Good evening and welcome, friends, to this edition of Biggest Story Tonight. Should it be seen as an embarrassment for the Congress party that PV Narsimha Rao, whose legacy the Congress party effectively disowned, or at least did not acknowledge, is being bestowed Bharat Ratna by the Modi government, as also, of course, late Chaudhary Charan Singh, the former Prime Minister, whose government was brought down again by the Congress party, Indira Gandhi at that time, and MS Swaminathan, the agriculture scientist. Also, is it a big slap on Pakistan army by the electorate in Pakistan, having done everything they could to keep Imran Khan down? Independents, backed by Imran's PTI, neck and neck, in fact, ahead of PMLN, and those are going to be our two focus areas. Let's begin with the headlines first. MS Swaminathan, Chaudhary Charan Singh and PV Narsimha Rao to be conferred Bharat Ratna. From election gimmick, attack to non-serious jibe, opposition stoops low as politics over Bharat Ratna rages on. Prime Minister meets MPs over lunch. Sources say discussion held over white paper on UPA's mismanagement. Indy breaks further as Jayant Chaudhary's RLD snaps ties with alliance, joins NDA fold. Amid tensions in Haldwani, Chief Minister Dhami visits injured officers, vows action against perpetrators. The Imran-backed independents leading the race, it's a big slap in the face of Pakistan army. All right, let's set the debate for the evening. In a big move, the Modi government has announced 3 more Bharat Ratnas. MS Swaminathan, Chaudhary Charan Singh and PV Narsimha Rao, all posthumous, are set to be conferred the highest civilian honor. But the opposition is back at it, playing politics, trying to run down the big moment. While the Congress has called it an election gimmick, TMC has now said it's a non-serious award, while Uddhav Sena is demanding Bharat Ratna for Veer Savarkar now. It's excuses galore by opposition, but why not celebrate India's heroes? Listen into these political reactions that have come in through the day.
Nowadays, Bharat Ratna awards are not considered as it was important even few years back. Whatever BJP decides, there are some political angles and there are few hidden agendas by which they appoint or they offer such type of awards to different type of persons.
नहीं ठीक है ना, उनको दिया तो हमें उसका दुख होने की जरूरत नहीं, खुशी है उनको दिया तो। और नरसिंह राव जी ने तो उनको मस्जिद ढाने के लिए मदद भी की थी, तो दिया तो ठीक है ना।
देखिए, जो भी इस तरीके के सर्वोच्च सम्मान के जो भी नाम है लोगों को एक बार तय होता है और वो सीनियर लोग, तमाम ऐसे वरिष्ठ लोग हैं, तय करते हैं, मंत्रिमंडल में जाता है नाम और तय करके उसके बाद उसको एक साथ नाम आ जाता है। अब एक एक उसको किस्तों में घोषित करना, ये निश्चित तौर से ये पूरी तरीके से ये दर्शा रहा है कि चुनावी पूरी तरीके से एजेंडे के तहत ये काम किया जा रहा है।
All right, those were the opposition voices. BJP obviously has slammed those people who are saying that, and BJP has said that their hate for Prime Minister Modi has now blindsided the opposition. Let's listen to some of those from the BJP.
लेकिन इसका संज्ञान पहली बार की गवर्नमेंट ने लिया है, मोदी जी के नेतृत्व की हमारी गवर्नमेंट ने लिया। यानी बराबर दलगत राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर ही हम लोग इस प्रकार के फैसले करते हैं।
मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं प्रधानमंत्री जी का कि उन्होंने किसानों और गरीबों के लिए काम करने वाले, देश के लिए काम करने वाले लोगों का सम्मान किया है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
ये सब अनर्गल प्रकार की बातें हैं, इन बातों में कोई दम नहीं है, विपक्ष के पास कहने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, इसलिए वो कुछ भी कह रहे हैं उसका कोई औचित्य नहीं।
आज का दिन निश्चित रूप से किसानों को समर्पित दिवस है, क्योंकि किसानों के मसीहा रहे, किसानों के लिए जिन्होंने जीवन खपा दिया, ऐसे चौधरी चरण सिंह जी को आज भारत रत्न से नवाजा गया।
All right, staying put with the story in an exclusive, Republic spoke to PV Narsimha Rao's grandson, N.V. Subhas. Aneri spoke to him in Hyderabad. Listen in.
Yeah, I feel very, very emotional and then touched by the gesture of Narendra Modi's government for confirming the highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. There are no words which I can express, the gratitude, though he belongs to the Congress party, though he belongs to the South India. But Narendra Modi's government is always instrumental in making the recognitions of people who even belong to other political parties, other region, other religion also, whether it is, the Padma Shri or Padma Vibhushan or, the Bharat Ratna. We, on behalf of the family members of late Narsimha Rao and as Telangana spokesperson for, the Bharatiya Janata Party, first of all, I would like to thank, our leaders, especially J. Kishan Reddy ji, the president of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Bandar Dattatreya ji, and Dr. Lakshman ji, Bandi Sanjay ji, and other leaders who have been, continuously persuading, the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders and especially the Prime Minister that Narsimha Rao ji should be recognized and then his contribution to the nation should be recognized. And then we have been asking as, the family member also that Bharat Ratna should be given on that. It's a pride moment for us and there are no words on that. At this point of time, I would like to make an note, UPA government from 2004 to 2014, when they are in power. At that point of time, Narsimha Rao ji, died due to just illness. His contributions have been never recognized by the Gandhi family, especially the Congress party. Whether it is, centenary celebrations also, which they have only confined to Telangana only. Not, just, the country level. Though it's a slap on face for Sonia Gandhi family, the Gandhi family, entire, the Congress party, who doesn't want to recognize the contributions of Narsimha Rao as the Congress president, as the Prime Minister of this country, because of his contributions, now, the country is actually shining.
So you also mentioned that the UPA government never recognized the efforts of PV Narsimha Rao ji, but also at the same time we have been seeing that the central government, the BJP-led central government, has announced 2 Bharat Ratnas for non-BJP leaders, one being PV Narsimha Rao. How do you see, because you being the spokesperson for the BJP and also the grandson, what do you feel right?
See, just exactly this is what I was trying to say. People who have recognized, whether they belong to other political parties also, their recognitions who have really contributed for the country, India first, the country first. Those people have been recognized by NDA government. So this is the way it should be, because you should segregate between the political parties and the contribution of that. So this is the very the goodwill gesture of Narendra Modi ji, who have, irrespective of any political affiliations, he have recognized the people who have really contributions to the nation and to the country. Those people have been recognized and then they have given a lot of importance and then they have given due recognition. This is the pride movement on that. So Narendra Modi ji has become a national hero, because there are so many admirers of Mr. Narsimha Rao who have never thought that Bharat Ratna will be a dream come true. Today, that dream has been fulfilled by Narendra Modi ji. This is the brightest moment. This is the pride moment, and we really thank the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders who have really been making this dream come true, and we thank Narendra Modi's government on that.
Bharat Ratna bust all through the day, with politicians, of course, taking or making comments along expected lines, from Akhilesh Yadav to Rajiv Shukla, from Prakash Javadekar to K. Kavita. Listen in.
और चौधरी चरण सिंह जी के लिए मांग समाजवादियों ने भी की थी अभी कुछ दिन पहले, आपको याद होगा। और जितने लोगों को भी भारत रत्न मिला है, मैं उनको बहुत बधाई और शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। इससे जितने भी किसान नेता और जितने भी दलों ने जो समय समय पे मांग की थी, उन सबको बधाई और धन्यवाद, जिनकी के परिणाम आज दिखाई दे रहा है कि देश के पूर्व में रहे प्रधानमंत्री, किसान नेता, और उन्होंने पूरी ज़िंदगी अपनी लगा दी थी गरीब किसान को खुशहाली के रास्ते पर लाने के लिए।
नरसिम्हा राव जी को भारत रत्न देने का हम स्वागत करते हैं, चौधरी चरण सिंह को भारत रत्न देने का हम स्वागत करते हैं, और स्वामीनाथन जी तो यहाँ पे बहुत बड़े कृषि वैज्ञानिक राज्यसभा में भी हमारे साथ थे, उनको भारत रत्न देने के लिए हम बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं राष्ट्रपति जी का, उनका धन्यवाद करते हैं।
मैं बधाई दी है कि पीवी नरसिम्हा राव, चौधरी चरण सिंह को।
मैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का आभार प्रकट करता हूं। चौधरी चरण सिंह जी किसानों के बड़े नेता थे, पूरे देश में उनका नाम था, और किसान आज पूरे एक किसान पूरे देश का, खासकर उत्तर प्रदेश का बहुत ही आह्लादित है, प्रसन्न है कि किसानों के प्रति उनके लगाव को देखते हुए, उनके संघर्षों को देखते हुए भारत सरकार ने जो निर्णय लिया है, इसके लिए आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का आभार हम सब प्रकट करते हैं।
मोदी जी कभी पार्टी के दायरे में देश का विचार करते हैं, पार्टी का केवल विचार नहीं करते, और इसलिए देश में जिनका गौरव होना चाहिए उनका करते हैं। सभी प्रधानमंत्रियों का जो म्यूजियम है वो भी उस उदार दृष्टि का परिचायक है, और सब लोग मोदी जी को इस निर्णय को बहुत ही खुश है, और मुझे विश्वास है कि देश भर में यही स्वस्थ परंपरा कायम होनी चाहिए।
All right, politics panning out on Bharat Ratna, that's going to be our focus this evening. In fact, 9 p.m. debate with Arnab Goswami is going to focus on what the politics of Bharat Ratna opposition is talking about. And moving on to another focus area this evening, the polls in Pakistan seem to be swaying in the favor of PTI-backed independence. With Imran Khan languishing in jail, his supporters who contested as independents have outperformed themselves. Meanwhile, Nawaz Sharif's aide has declared that the Pakistan Muslim League, Nawaz, will be forming a coalition government. All these even as the Pakistan poll body is grappling with a huge delay in poll results. Let's take a look at the developments and then we'll cut across to our correspondent in Islamabad live.
It's a nail-biting contest in Pakistan. 24 hours on and the counting is still underway. Even as the Pakistan poll body has been grappling with result delay, sporadic clashes grid parts of Pakistan. Imran Khan-backed independent candidates hold an edge over Nawaz Sharif's Pakistan Muslim League.
A day after Pakistan successfully held general election across the country, the process of counting vote still continued. According to independent election results, Pakistan's Muslim League Nawaz is leading the race slightly. And what is interesting to note is that a huge number of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf backed independent contestants have secured their seat, not only in populous province of Punjab, but also in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and other parts of the country as well.
Despite of arrest of all these important leaders, not even important leader, but the Mufassal town leaders were also several of them were arrested. Despite of that, they managed to get so many seats. It shows, there is a hatred towards the army. And the problem with the army is now, not only the army is unpopular, but also its main supporters like Jamaat Islami and Jamiatul Ulama Islam has also lost great lot of support following among the people.
Nawaz Sharif, Bilawal Bhutto, Asif Zardari and several other heavyweights retained their seats. The slow release of results has triggered concerns about potential electoral manipulation, further muddying the waters in an already tense political environment.
And even former Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Bilawal Bhutto, have cast doubt on the sanctity and integrity of the election as well. He took to the social networking site X, formerly Twitter, and raised a question that even 30 hours after the polling got end, we could not get the result so far, and that actually, according to Mr. Bilawal, that is actually failure on the part of Pakistan's Election Commission of Pakistan.
Will the Pakistan Army concede poll defeat? Is it losing grip over its country?
All right, Kaswar, in fact, joins us live from Islamabad after this lowdown. Kaswar, coming to you, if you could just share what is the latest situation like in terms of numbers. It seems PTI independents are turning out to be the single largest grouping insofar as Parliament is concerned, or your National Assembly. But what's the latest in terms of numbers?
Well, interesting results are coming out a day after Pakistan had election. Regarding your question about the number, I can tell you exact number honestly, because Pakistan's election commission is totally silent on the case, and you can guess how desperate the political parties may be, because hours later, still Pakistan Election Commission could not come up with a good result as well. But according to independent analysis and independent organizations which have been compiling the election, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf backed independent candidate, they are leading not only in Pakistan's National Assembly but also in the province, including Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as well. One thing is really interesting, and that is disturbing for some powerful circle as well, that they were not expecting that these candidates can perform to a great extent like this as well. Imagine that first time in history of Pakistan, independent candidates are leading the race, and just followed by the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. They are slightly ahead of it, but still it's a big question mark that the independent who were backed with Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf have actually performed so well that the powerful circle in Pakistan are really worried about their performance as well.
Okay, Kaswar, you are of course being indirect about the powerful circles. We know what it means, the Rawalpindi generals, and we'll have a longer discussion on what this really means for Pakistan, how the parties are going to align or realign post the final results, and what it means for the Pakistan Army later in the evening. On that note, thank you so much, Kaswar, for joining in. Imran-backed independents of PTI leading way ahead over PMLN and PPP. Moving on, short break. On the other side, Indy breaks further as Jayant Chaudhary's RLD snaps ties with Alliance, joins NDA fold.